Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen, once again, and thank you for tuning back into this Accu-Stats video productions of the Living Legends Challenge. And thank you to all of you that came out here to join us in person today. We are coming to you live from the Aramis Simonis Arena here at Sandcastle Billiards in Edison, New Jersey. And what a wonderful past 2 days we've had and morning thus far. We currently stand at an overall score of 6-3 in favor of Earl Strickland over Mr. Mike Sigel, and he's looking to make another stand in this match coming up 10-ball. If, indeed, this is the final match, both players have graciously agreed to continue displaying their talents and many years of knowledge and abilities here for us and finishing out the last two disciplines to be played either way. That is a big if. With no further ado, let me introduce these two players back to the table. First off, three-time U.S. Open 9-ball, one-time 14.1 U.S. Open champion, Hall of Famer, Captain Hook, Mike Sigel. And his opponent, five-time U.S. Open 9-ball champion, German Tour winner of 2018, fresh off a win, coming to us once again, fellow Hall of Famer, it's Earl the Pearl Strickland. Good luck, gentlemen. Shoot well. At this time, I'd like to bring official referee Carswell Ransom to the arena and send it over to the booth to our two very special commentators, Mr. Bill Hendrixson and John Bender. Thank you very much, gentlemen. Take it away.
Thank you, Ed. We really appreciate the introductions. He's basically explained everything you need to know. I'm John Bender, the cue maker here from New Jersey. This is Bill Hendrixson to my side, bringing you live action today, along with the players who are also mic'd, and you'll be hearing them. And often you'll hear us just stop in the middle of a sentence as the players begin to talk so that you can hear their interpretation of what's going on rather than ours. Hi, Bill.
Hey, listen, I just saw Earl Strickland lag the balls, lag for the break. And apparently it's an advantage to break, so he apparently won the lag. But he did it without his headphones on. I mean, now he puts the headphones on. I mean, somebody coaching him or what?
I don't know.
Who knows enough to coach him?
Yeah.
I'm just teasing. He's got that on for quiet.
Yeah, and there's actually, he was adjusting the volume, so I don't know if they're noise canceling or music headphones, but... Okay, so he has the first break of the first game in this race to 8 in 10-ball. It's a call pocket game. They are using the Accu-Rack by Outsville to rack this discipline. It's a very accurate racking method.
Well, there's a 9, 6, and 9 balls on the table.
He did pocket a ball, it appears.
And there is a shot on the 1. However, it's fairly...
Oh, so, we've had confirmation that Earl's headphones are white noise canceling headphones, so he can clear his head and not listen to the distractions.
Interesting. So he's got an almost straight shot on this one. I don't know if he could go forwards at all. I think he has to pull us back.
Yeah, it's going to be a little draw shot here. Oh. Or punch into the rail.
Yeah, he made a great shot there. He only had the slightest bit of angle, and he slammed it into the rail and bounced off enough to cut the 2 in. He's going to probably have to go across the table twice, there and back, and for the 3-ball. Wants to make sure he doesn't get behind the 5.
Yeah, the 3-ball's laying just below the side pocket on the left side of the table.
So he's going to hit 2 rails here, and then wants to make sure he's not behind the 5, which is just what he did.
Yeah. He wants his,
Now you see the 4. Now the 4 may or may not go without hitting the 8 first down this pocket. I don't know. Yeah. If it doesn't go, he's going to probably try to break it open now.
Since it is a game of rotation, he must hit the 4-ball cleanly. I think he's going to back the cue ball up just... there we go. So into the 8-ball, yeah, perfectly.
And now he has a lot of options. He could just shoot up the corner to 5, or he could play the 5 for the side. He opted for the side.
And he stepped right into the rhythm that he left off from the last session.
Yeah, which was great. That was a great rhythm. He was playing wonderful. I mean, he has this table speed really down pat, doesn't he?
Yeah. Yeah, and it was giving them both Mike and Earl a headache on Friday when they came in and started to play, but Earl's really adjusted well to this diamond table, which is playing terrific.
He's going to play for the 10 on the side.
10 ball, side pot.
Over positioned at about 3 inches, but that'll be no problem for Earl.
Which shows the the power of the position of the breaker in this game. He broke and pocketed a ball and ran out.
Absolutely.
The alternating break format.
No, it's winter break. Winter break. No, we played winter break the other day. Winter break. Only alternate was an 8 ball. It's the only game. Winter break. It's winter break. We only played alternate, right? It's winter break. Yeah, go ahead. It's your break.
Mike's been hitting his break real good today. I mean, he's stopping the cue ball in the middle of the table pretty much, and it's hitting nice and solid. Mm-hmm. And he wants to play winter break because that's the way you can string racks.
Yeah, it's the only way you can string racks. The break has eluded him while he's been hitting it good. He's not been getting good outcomes on some breaks, but it is a powerful position to be the breaker, and frankly, winning the break is part of the reward for winning the game.
Right. There may be only 10 or 15 players in the world who could take advantage of the break in 10 ball. Statistics show that the average player is going to have a disadvantage breaking the balls in 10 ball.
And certainly Accu-Stats has enough data to prove or disprove a lot of theories, that being one of them.
Well, Mike used to be one of the, maybe the best player in the world at one point, so maybe he qualifies to be one of those top 15 breakers, and maybe it'll be an advantage for him. But also Earl was also, so I don't know the answer. Well, we'll find out.
Well, Mike had that legendary run of 9-ball tournament wins back in the 80s. It was 7 or 8 consecutive events. It was remarkable.
Yeah.
And you don't do that with a week break.
No, you don't. And Earl had 11 racks in a row for $1 million, and you don't do that with a week break either.
That's only some of the accomplishments that Ed Ladawi of Sandcastle Billiards was referring to earlier.
Can you imagine that, breaking and running out 11 racks in a row for $1 million? That was the bonus they were giving the person who did it. And he was the first one to try it, and it was successful the first time he tried it.
And it's still not a 100-ball run. It's only 99.
You're right. Oh, my God, what happened there?
He got funny. No.
He overstroked the rumor.
He overstroked it, and we saw him do that in the last round.
I don't know. What he always finds a little.
In 8-ball, he's overrolling the cue ball just a little. Boy, that gets you in a lot of trouble.
He's got to try and kick the 5. No, he didn't. He didn't do it.
Little safety.
This is pretty good, by the way.
Trying to draw the ball, you know what I mean? Unbelievable. I mean, I can't control the ball. Hit one shot right, the one. Imagine. Overdraw it, underdraw it. I mean, I never even see that shot.
But this is good. Whatever he did here, he's going to, he'll have an attempt at a shot at least after this is over. Unless, of course, Earl gets the 1 in a million hit and gets him up frozen behind the 6 or the 9,
Well, Earl can see, obviously, the 5, the edge of the 5, but what he can't do is come off the right side of the 5-ball and get to the side rail, to the left side rail easily. There, he's going to go all the way up the table.
What's that for the scratch? Oh, he didn't scratch.
Yeah, because he was just a little below the midline of the 5 ball, so that precluded getting directly to the left rail.
Now, he could hit a pretty good piece of this ball, but I don't think he can make it.
Oh, split the atom.
Oh, he could make it. Look at this shot.
He split the atom right in the middle.
Wow. Now, the only thing he doesn't want to do here is leave himself up behind the 9. He has to stroke this well enough to get down.
Anywhere in the middle of the table is perfect.
Again, he's going to draw back, play for the 8 in the top right-hand corner. Beautiful stroke he put on it.
And look where he's going.
It's fine. It's
Dangerously
fine.
close to the 9 ball.
He's
But this
straighter
time,
than he'd like,
yeah.
but he can still do this. That was nicely done. Now you can play this 2 ways. You can follow up and around, or you can draw the ball. Let's see what he's doing.
Looks like he's drawing
Looks like
to
he's
the right
drawing
rail.
with a follow.
Yeah, no, he's drawing to the right rail.
That was excellent. Wow.
Yeah.
That was
Good
a
stroke.
nice shot. Yeah.
And Mike wins, giving him the...
You know what happened? Somebody got the air on. Huh? That's what's going on. That's why the ball's drawing so easy. No, seriously. Yeah, the air. Now it's drying, so the ball's really drawn. I mean, that shot there, I'm only trying to draw it a foot. If I knew I could have done that, I would have drawn it to the end rail and out, if I thought I could do that shot. It's dry, you see. Before it was playing a little wet. Now I can feel the air on my head. You know, I'm bold. No, but seriously, people don't realize how a table can change instantaneously. Now the ball is dry. It'll, you know, now you got to like be careful you don't overdraw everything. Huh?
The score is now 1-1.
It's 1-1. Mike is breaking.
He licked his palm and set his hand on the wrap of the cue real well.
So hit him hard and wish him well, Mike.
Be surprised if he doesn't nail this. He nailed it too. He nailed it. Let's see one go in now.
But no shot.
Oh boy, the 6 winning and boxed in the corner.
Which is actually going to be a helper for him because now he can run
He did make a ball.
Yeah. He can run the 1 ball down the rail and pocket the 6. With good speed, the cue ball comes out to the middle of the table. 1 ball stays next to the corner pocket.
He just wants the cue ball at dead center between the 2 side pockets. Made a nice shot.
Yeah. Very cooperative 1 ball there. Hit the 6 clean, and the 1 ball just stood right up.
So he's going to shoot for the 3 in the side. He'll just cut the 1 in thinly and just bounce off the rail about 5 inches or 10 inches.
As anticipated, combinations count here, called combinations on the 10 ball. So Mike
Well, he got a little funny here, so you might have to play for that. You're right.
And he's looking at it.
Yeah. He may just go forwards a little bit with the cue ball and shoot the 10x combo. And that's just what he's doing.
Yeah. And he wants to line up so that he can shoot the 4 ball in a straight line, no cut, in order to hit the 10 properly to make the combination.
Yeah, and that's almost what he's got here. If he just stops his cue ball dead, I think it'll make the 10. Oh, and he
overcut it.
He stopped it dead, too. Did you see that?
Yeah, and he overcut the 10 ball. He hit the long rail.
I mean, he had...
Overcut that a mile.
Yeah, he just said it. I overcut it a mile.
He must have spun the cue ball or done something unusual. Now the 4 goes to the side, but then the 9 is blocking the 5. He's going to have to come and get lower than, off. He's going to have to draw the ball or follow up and down.
He needs to get almost exactly where he is or slightly lower with the cue ball
That would be nice.
in order to pocket the the 5 ball in the lower left corner.
He's going to go in the top left corner with the 5.
With the 4.
4, I'm sorry.
Okay. Yeah, and there the cue ball's back almost exactly where he started.
Yeah, that's exactly what you meant.
Little follow. Out for the 8.
We're just going to follow forwards just a little bit. Hit the rail and bounce off a little bit. Maybe touch it with left English. I don't know. Oh, he went across and back. I don't know.
He's been shying away from the slow roll. He's said that the ball isn't rolling nicely when he does the slow roll, so I'm not surprised to see him firm that in.
Yeah, and not only him, a lot of the players in the U.S. Open, a lot of players at the Derby City, they were all doing that with almost every shot they had. They refused to roll the ball slow. They were having the few mistakes they made were always when they hit the ball slow.
Yeah.
So they were firming everything in.
So as much as we've been pointing out that the break is a big advantage, Mike won his game on Earl's break, and Earl won on Mike's break. The first game, Earl did win on his own break.
I didn't think I could miss that 1 in 1,000. You know, unbelievable. I really wanted to play the 3 and bump the 4. I didn't even want to shoot the combination. Come out a little too far on it anyway.
So we're 2-1 in a race to 8. Earl's breaking. As I mentioned earlier, we're using the Accu-Rack by Outsville. I'm John Bender, along with Bill Hendrixson. You're watching the Living Legends Challenge live from the Aramith Simonis Arena in Sandcastle Billiards at Edison, New Jersey. Earl Strickland's breaking game 4.
Oh, he came up dry.
And no obvious offensive shot for Mike, so it's going to be a safety play of some sort.
Maybe.
Yeah.
Maybe. There are things you can do here. You got a possibility of drawing into the 3 ball. You could draw off the 1 into the 3 ball. You could thin the 1 and try to get down under the 10 or the 2. That's what he did. He tried to get under the 10 or the 2.
Yeah. Play safe.
That was fine.
Yeah, that's great.
But, if he hits the 1, there's a good chance he's going to make the 6. With the 2-6 lined up.
Yeah. Jump cues are not allowed in this format, so you won't be seeing Earl jump over this 10 ball.
Earl's right-handed, so he can one-reel this ball and go right into the 1 by hitting the short rail and then coming up.
I think he's looking at 2 rails or 3 rails coming in behind it.
And he is looking at that, but it's just another option. I think eventually he's going to hope for sinking the 6 ball, which means he'll come up from the bottom.
Yeah.
6 ball. There he goes.
Yeah.
They're always thinking aggressive, try to be productive.
And you have to look at all your options, and he evaluated the 3 rail and said, nope, the 6. This was the better choice for him.
God damn it.
The players are mic'd. You can hear their unvarnished thoughts.
Well, what do varnished thoughts sound like?
Those are the ones that are edited and covered over.
Okay. I thought you were going to say they sound like Nick Varner.
No. Another great player. Another great player for this format in the challenge.
Great shot.
Good shot, Mike. Come around, get to the 2, and he got safe.
I mean, I don't understand. He hits that shot so nice, and he keeps getting hit behind the ball.
There's the freewheel action.
He says, yeah, I just freewheeled, and this is what I get.
10 ball.
10 ball, 1 5.
Should have called the 2.
Wow.
No, should have called the 2.
Being a called pocket game, that doesn't count
Wow. Hit the bottom of the 2.
for Mike, but it does stay down.
And he was in the ball hander, I think.
Second
Oh.
guess there on that shot.
Does Earl have the option to
6 ball, 1 5.
shoot or not? Or is it his turn?
That's what happens when you freewheel.
I believe it's his turn.
Cut it in, hope I hit the 9 and get lucky. No.
Good hit.
I don't get lucky like that. You know, some guys can't do it. Can't do it.
Now, 2 to the 4 is doable, but it's not easy.
3 to the 4.
I said 2, yeah. 3 to the 4. He's going to have to draw it a little bit to the short, to the long rail, and then bounce off the long rail to get the... Oh, he didn't draw it.
Shot straight through. And had perfect speed.
Yeah,
He's on the perfect side of the 4 ball to follow out for the 5.
very close to the 4. I didn't know he could get that close, though, and be sure of having the shot.
He's going to draw it up a little bit. There it goes.
He didn't do as well as he had liked to. Made a nice shot, though, and he has position.
Yeah. Nice and smooth, controlled, no panic.
Absolutely beautiful.
You know, being slightly off of position isn't necessarily out of position. It's just a little harder shot.
Sure. He has that absolute dead straight in angle.
10 ball, 1 5.
Okay. Game 4 to Earl Strickland. Won on his own break. His winner's break game, so we'll see him at the table as soon as our referee, Carswell Ransom, is done putting the balls up with the Accu-Rack.
Earl played really well that rack.
Yeah, he's got that nice rhythm. He's,
Yes.
he gets up. He's shooting smooth. He's sure of his decisions, and he's just executing wonderfully.
And that's the way Earl always played. He always played with a nice rhythm and total confidence. He even looks. You look at his face. He even looks more pleasant today. I don't know. Yesterday he seemed a little disturbed, I think, but today he looks more pleasant, more relaxed.
Well, the tension in that straight pull game last night was palpable. You could feel it throughout the entire room. It was so difficult. It was a difficult loss for Earl, needing 3 and letting Mike back to the table.
Reminds me of tennis.
Wait a minute.
He's back. Mike complaining about pattern racking.
Separate these balls. You can't put the 1, 2, 3 up here. No. You gotta separate. You gotta put at least a 2 or a 3 on the corner.
You're watching live coverage of the Living Legends Challenge. Earl Strickland ready to break. John Bender and Bill Hendrixson in the booth.
Well, he didn't make one, but he's got a shot on. Mike has a shot on a 1, and he can, if he chooses to, he could come back towards the 2 ball. The 2 ball's kind of blocked over here, but if he hits it good, maybe he'll come back and actually disturb it.
Yeah, create a shot.
Yeah.
Well, Mike's got to make something happen to help his cause, get him in a better frame of mind.
He overturned it.
Yeah, and he opened up the pocket for the 2 ball down here in the bottom right corner, but now he's tied up the 3 ball.
Well, maybe. If he makes the 1 that has the correct angle on the 2, it'll be a natural to go in there and open the 3 up.
Exactly.
That being said, he didn't.
It's close.
He can do it. What we just said. He can hit this softly with right center English and tap the 6 out. But then, depending on the angle he gets on the 3, he's got to go up the other end of the table for the 4 ball.
Yeah, he might have to hit this a little more forcefully than a tap.
I don't believe so. I think it's a real soft hit. Well, I don't know what he has here. 3 reels, 4 reels, 1 reel. I don't know. He can't go 1 reel, I don't think, because maybe he could. Maybe he could just come back right into the 10 and take a long shot on the 4.
Or how about just go up the table and get perfect?
He was around that ball more than I thought he could get.
That was a good shot. Again, nice and controlled, no panic, just execute.
Yeah, and he cheated the pocket a little. You notice it went in way on the right side of the bottom right corner.
Yeah, good speed control makes the pockets, even tight pockets, a little bit bigger because you can control where the ball's going in.
Sure. No, he didn't play for the side on the 5, you'll notice. And
just a little drag.
Yeah, that's interesting.
Little drag draw, get the cue ball out. And it's going to come around to shoot the 7-9 combination.
Yeah, he's going to do that.
Three, 4 rails he gets there.
Yeah, he's going to follow it around 1, 2, 3 rails. Maybe he'll hit the 4th rail.
He wants to get straight or nearly straight, but
I believe not. I think he wants to get a foot off the rail and drive the 7 into the rail and make the 9 on the way back off the rail. I think that's what he wants to do. So that if he's off, then he'll be able to get the cue ball off the rail, and he'll have a better shot at the 7, which is going to go towards the long rail.
And he's looking at playing a carom into the 9 ball off the 7.
Well, that's another option, of course.
Yeah.
But if the 7's frozen, it makes the carom a little more difficult.
From our perspective, it looks like they're both off the rail a little, maybe a quarter to half an
I think
inch.
he's going to firm this up pretty good. Let's see. Oh, he hit the set. I was thinking, could he hit the 10?
Twice.
And it didn't look like he was going to hit the 10.
And
He may have hit the 10 by hitting it firmer.
Yeah.
Play the 9.
You just see his face. It isn't what he wanted, but he can play the 9.
Supposed to get on this shot.
Mike said that's where he's supposed to get.
Yeah, he's favored to make this shot.
Yeah.
It's bigger.
And Carswell will get in position to.
He's going to aim the 7 to hit the 8 probably, so it'll be near him. Yeah,
Huge break for Mike. Big difference between 4-1 and 3-2. Mike wins this.
Look at this. Did he cut it or is he going to
He's banking it.
He didn't come off the rail enough. Nice bank.
Yeah.
No, he doesn't get impossible on his 10. He got possible, I believe.
Side pocket. Wow. Good shot, Mike.
He struggled a little bit, though.
Yeah.
He got them all, but he didn't want to give him the exact route that he took.
No, but like I said, this a big win for Mike, making it 3-2 instead of 4-1 in Earl's favor. So, and Mike gets the break.
Oh, that was a pivotal game.
Yeah, now you can rack them with the 1, 2, 3 up front. How can you do that? It's like the girls running out. You ever see the way they rack them? They bun them Are you kidding me? The 1, 2, 3 is here, 4, 5, 6 here, 7, 8, 9 there. There's no play to it. Come on. Believe me, it matters.
But it takes the weight off your opponent's shoulders when you let him get closer, you know. Double checking him back. I guess he was happy with it.
This Accu-Rack works very well. Takes a lot of controversy out of the game.
Now, if you watch the tip of Mike's stick, after he hits the cue ball, it goes into the slate on a follow-through.
Yeah.
And it bends tremendously. Watch this.
He keeps his hand down right on the there
So
it
he
goes.
almost looks like he's going to break the shaft.
Ooh.
And he didn't hit it perfect, so the cue ball went right in the side pocket.
Yeah. And that's a costly ball in hand.
Yeah, he must have moved something up at the top part of his body somehow. His aim was changed.
Can't get momentum. Just can't. Finally win a game, lose a game. Win a game, lose a game. Fuck, get 2 in a row. Find a way to lose every game. Win a game, lose the game.
Now, the 4 doesn't go in the bottom right-hand corner. He's going to have to try to get on the 4 for the bottom left-hand corner, which means the angle on a 3 has to be somewhat like he has, and he has to make sure he doesn't touch the 7 and doesn't go into the corner or hit the 10 ball.
Yeah, he's going to end up right around the middle diamond on the lower part of the right rail. Or just above it, right there.
He'd like to get there. I don't know if the 7 precludes that from happening. You might have to clear the 7 by enough to make him go to that.
He hits the 7, he does something.
For the 3rd diamond, which you just have to do softer then.
Yeah, I was going to say, he hits the 7.
And you're right, he was able to do that easily.
If he hit the 7 there, he would have done something awfully wrong.
Sure. Very straight on the 5. I don't know if he can even follow this around. He might have to come backwards. I think he has a choice. He could follow or draw.
Bridging for a draw.
Well, he slow stroked it. He didn't follow through.
Well, that puts him in a little pickle.
But he still has control.
He still has control. But the 8 ball is a tricky position.
Yeah.
The cue ball's going to have a lot more speed and erratic behavior than he hoped for. Well done.
He can hit this 8 ball, and I believe he can hit it full. If he can do that, he may be able to bank the 8 and freeze to the 10. If he misses the bank, it's a safety on it, because of the 10's in a way. If he banks the bank, it's a perfect position on a 9. Let's see if it's laying for that or not. I can't tell.
Yeah, that's what he's calling.
So he did hit it
well.
If he hung the 8, he's still.
Yeah, it's a very.
He couldn't hit it.
The two-way shot.
Yeah. As great as those shots are, they're very difficult to hit that good.
Of course. Okay. Earl Strickland, 4-2 against Mike Sigel in this 10-ball discipline of the Living Legends Challenge. I'm John Bender along with Bill Hendrixson in the Accu-Stats booth here at the Aramis Simonis Arena at Sandcastle Billiards in Edison, New Jersey. We've had 2.5 days of incredible pool. We got half a session or a half day now, and this evening at 7 o'clock, regardless of the outcome of this afternoon's contest, Earl and Mike have agreed to play tonight's session at 7, and that will include the 2 disciplines of 9-ball and banks. The order we don't know, but they will play those 2.
So Mike is sitting in the chair, and Earl is very happy he won that game. He expressed his
gratitude.
He also wiped the perspiration from his head
Yeah.
in the gesture that Shows he was afraid.
Yeah, that was a terrific shot on the 7 to the 8, and then the 8, to the 9.
Well,
Yeah.
I'm losing this match.
Mike is saying, how am I losing this match?
Like I can't win 2 in a row. Can't win a game and maybe break and run out a game. I guess that's impossible. I guess it is. I guess it is. Win 2 in a row would be nice.
I don't believe he can follow it.
It looks like he's trying to attempt to draw.
Nice stroke. Very nice.
Well, got in line once. Of course, that's this. Figured I'd get in line that time. The 4 like that, you can't get on it.
The 4 ball is a little dilemma there on the left rail, just above the side pocket.
Yeah, he may be forced to shoot the 4 into the 9 or play some kind of a safety after he shoots the 3.
Yeah.
But he'd like to maybe get above the 4 somehow or bank it cross side.
I don't think he's got a good percentage here of shooting the 2 and knocking the 4 off the rail. He doesn't have
has it
quite.
wrong. He has
Yeah.
just the opposite angle.
Yeah, he's just out of line for that.
So he's looking to see how the combo goes, but it's going to be a really tough hit. If he gets perfect on it, maybe, Well, I don't know. I don't know what he's trying to do.
I can't get there.
I don't know what he's trying to do. He's going to come up for the bank, maybe.
He's in a tough
I
spot
don't
here.
think he wants to go for the 9 combo. I think he's going to come up for the... Oh, he came for the 9 combo. And he got perfect on it, though. I think he got a good chance of making this ball.
She is in.
That's his... I'd put it there if I had ball in hand. That's
Yeah.
how nice he got. And he made it. There's no doubt.
Yeah.
But the 5 may be blocked by the 8. He's got to come and make a nice shot again. Look at this. Follow around at least 2 rails.
Come on, baby.
Got through
Good
traffic.
Speed, very good speed.
Got through the traffic.
Okay.
Yeah.
2 ways to play this shot. He could follow to the bottom rail and back up, or he could snap short us across the table.
I'm thinking he's going to follow it myself, but follow's been...
I'd be looking, if I'm shooting, I'd be looking to snap short across the table and play the 6 in the top left-hand corner. But if you follow it, the damn 7 ball's in the way. It's going to give him a little test of speed.
Draw over there. I don't know. It's got me.
He's evaluating the 2 options.
How's he gonna draw? How's he gonna follow?
It all depends on how he hits it.
Of course.
Stop there. I don't like it.
He can do everything. Everything we talked about, he can do.
Like right there.
But it depends if he'll do it.
That was my first instinct.
If he draws, he wants to undercut the ball just a shade. And he didn't really undercut it, but he did okay, hit the center pocket. And he has a shot.
Too hard, too soft.
Player's option, either pocket.
He would have been a little better if he would have hit that, cut the ball slightly less.
Mm-hmm.
But
Yeah.
then you're risking missing the shot,
Yeah. But he would have had better, more speed on the cue ball, so it would have been a better position.
I thought I hit that hard enough.
He hit it hard enough, he just didn't hit it full enough. He has 2 choices. He could slow roll this to the corner or come around for the side, or hit a little harder, play it in the same pocket for the 7.
Don't hit the 10.
Yeah, he came around
Wow.
almost too close to the ball.
Almost.
How did he do? Wow, he really put a stroke on it, didn't he?
Yeah.
That was the farthest thing from my mind, was that he was going to do it that way. This one's get off the rail an inch. That was another pivotal game. This is another one coming up.
See, I'll tell you the difference. You see all them shots? I got perfect on the 2, the 3, the 4. That's like on a gold crown. That would have been routine. Then I would have been here on the 6. Throw them in. Stop. You follow what I'm saying? That's all it is. I'm afraid to shoot the 5 and coast up one rail. Like, where's, you know what I mean? Where's it going? Okay. Looked like a genius, that rack. Side pocket. Impossible to win 2 in a row. I mean, he ain't made a ball in a break once. I make one every time. You know, I mean, if this was in a real tournament at the end, I'd be a 2-1 favorite playing this match. With the break, well, that's what they bet on, is the break. 2 guys in the finals, the best breaker wins every time. It's simple as that. Everybody runs out. First shot wins every game, believe me when I tell you.
Okay, Mike's going to be quiet here for just a moment here. John Bender and Bill Hendrixson coming to you live from the Living Legends Challenge at Sandcastle Billiards.
How he breaks these, because last break wasn't as good.
9 ball.
9's in. He's got a shot at 1. And the 2's near the pocket, so he might get started here.
He claims it didn't hit him good, but he hit him great.
So this 1 ball is a pretty thin cut. He might need a little left English to stay above the side pockets and go across and back again.
Not a particularly...
He missed the ball. He went across it back again. He misses the ball.
Yeah.
It wasn't an easy shot. I mean, you know, I think he should have made it, but it wasn't an easy shot.
Jesus Christ.
He kind of moved, you know. He kind of got up or shifted his weight around.
And he hit it a bit harder than I thought he was going to.
Yeah, I liked hitting it that hard.
Yeah.
I think he used his body to get the extra speed instead of his stroke. So it's almost perfect. Now Earl has to follow this ball and just missed a 5. Hope it was slow enough, yeah. Just slow enough to stay away from the side pocket. He wanted it a little slower even.
That was I had to hit it thin, reverse English back and forth. If I had hit it easy, I could have made it, but I hit it real hard, deflected. You know, that was not as easy as it looked.
He doesn't want to hit the 8 ball here. He wants to go around the 8. Oh, he didn't hit that very well.
This wasn't easy, that shot. The angle, I might have scratched on that with reverse. I couldn't get on the 2, unless I overcut it. That was a tough shot, that shot.
Gonna follow up for the 5, maybe in the top left corner.
Tough shot on the 1.
The 6 and the 7 should go in the bottom right-hand corner,
When it hit short of the side,
and then the 8 and the 10 should go in the bottom left-hand corner. But we'll see what happens exactly depending on where he lands. Looks about right though to me.
Yeah. The easy route is the preferred route.
Yeah.
2 in a row. Killing me.
10 ball corner pocket.
Yeah, 1, 2 in a row.
that was a big pivotal game there. The score was 4-3. Now it's going to be 5-3, and it could have been 4-4.
They now lead the
Man,
match.
that would have been, been a tight game.
5 games to 3. Race to 8.
So that was really the big game. And this
Yeah,
guy's
now,
uphill.
now Mike's really got to pay attention, and Earl's got to just be Earl and play the way he's been playing.
Yeah, Mike's uphill here. He's got to really try hard.
Yeah.
This is a really big game. You don't want to let it get away from you. Right here, his work could get away.
And the negative talk, negative self-talk doesn't help.
It's hard to believe I make a ball in a break every game. He made one.
Oh, it doesn't help me, but maybe it helps him. I don't know.
Yeah, it's hard to say, but
I get 2-1 favor. Considering I can run out behind it, which I'm not doing.
The 6-3 would be almost unsurmountable lead,
We're playing in the
Where-
5 big time.
where
1 favor.
5-4 would be nice,
Now he ain't made a ball in a break.
with you breaking,
Shot every game.
right? If he wins this, it's
Sure.
5-4, and then Mike's breaking.
yeah.
I'm thinking of 40 years ago.
I didn't see a ball go in.
Fucking ball in the
And
You ain't made a ball in a break yet? Don't worry, you got me following you. What do you got to worry about? You got me following you. Can't get on the 2, so this rack is done.
So he may shoot the snooker here. He might stop on the 2, the 1.
Yeah.
Or make the 1 and then stop on the 2 and hide him behind the 9. Either way.
And although the challenge match format allows them to play a little bit more freewheeling, they still want to win, and safety play does come into
Sure,
to effect here.
sure. Well, you see, now, can he cut this 2 in? I think so. But he put a lot of pressure on himself here. You might have to go across and back twice. I don't know how thin this is. What a nice shot.
Yeah. It's very reminiscent of the one he just missed trying to get to the 2 in the last game.
Yeah, he had hit that real soft so he didn't get straight on the ball, and if he drew the ball to stop it, it was going to slide over too much to the right. He took another long, strong stroke at it. He may end up having to play the 7 combo. I don't know. Pretty thin hit on this 5, isn't it?
Yeah.
I mean, he can make it come out to the middle of the table, but he's going to have to hit it soft with a lot of spin, and, it's a real finesse shot.
As easy as I could hit it.
It's a real finesse shot.
I think he's trying to back cut, or thinking about back cutting the 5 into the bottom
Yeah.
left corner.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
He's got to put the cue in the middle of the side pockets. Now, real softly with a lot of spin. Just made it.
Shit it in.
He said he didn't hit it in the center of the pocket. Pretty much he was complaining. Ball around 2 or 3 reels for the 8 in the bottom left corner. Hit it pretty well. Well, a little overstroked it. Wow, that's a good hit. He's got to stay out of the side pocket here. There he goes. A little hard again. Look at this. Stroke was the right way. He played it the right way.
He's calling the bank.
Good luck, Earl. This is really a tough shot.
Yeah.
Throws it to the bottom rail. The cue ball is almost heading for the side pocket. And if this ball isn't made, for sure, Mike's going to have an easy shot on the 10.
Yeah,
That was laying for everything to go wrong.
sure. Not a great position to be in Earl's
Well, here it is,
case.
5-4, and Mike's breaking. That's what we were hoping for, to get the score tied up again, or possibility of it.
You're watching the Accu-Stats Productions presentation of the Living Legends Challenge. Earl Strickland versus Mike Sigel. John Bender along with Bill Hendrixson in the Accu-Stats booth here at the Arameth Simonis Arena in Edison, New Jersey.
How can you play pool on a table like this? I can't do it. I'm the best player ever lived. I can't do it. I'm the best player that ever lived, and I cannot play on this table. That's a fact. Right? It's a fact.
Score is 5-4 in favor of Billiards.
So the score is much closer than Mike thinks it is. At 5-4, he's definitely still in this. The overall score is Earl 6, Mike 3 in disciplines.
Watch this stick go down into the slate. The ball got away with it, but away from
straight
him.
in. There we go.
Earl's got
Didn't
it.
make
I
it.
didn't see one drop that time, did it? No.
That was the big break he needed too, and he didn't succeed with the break.
Yeah.
Wonder, man.
Earl's going to follow through around.
As long as the 4 or the 5 doesn't get in the game here,
Yeah.
I think he's okay.
Didn't make one that time. Didn't make one that time.
So many times just having the cue ball right in the middle of the table is so helpful.
Oh, for sure. If you make a ball, you have control, if nothing else.
Yeah.
Struggle. Can't get momentum. Can't get momentum. This is gonna be one easy run out. Can't get it. Can't get an easy run out. It's gotta be a fucking trick shot. Everything is a trick shot.
That 3 ball slightly off the rail gives them some options.
Can't get an easy run. Look at this. Everything's in space. Throwing. I haven't seen a rack like this yet.
There's a little bit of angle on his 4. I don't know if he could hold it for the 5 as well as everybody thinks. No, he couldn't.
No, just go down and up, and
Break that time. Ain't that a son of
might even shoot the same shot now with the 5. Nope, he got perfect to get to the 6.
Ain't that something?
Well, he's got to move the cue ball again, though.
Just a
I
little.
don't think he's going to slow roll. He's have to go to
No.
the bottom and up again, maybe.
Just a little draw, snap it right back.
Oh, he did slow roll. Look at this.
Wow.
Taking a little more angle than he wants. Now he's got to cut to 7 again.
Break that game.
Mike-
7 and the 8 will probably go in the same pocket.
Mike hasn't stopped talking since he sat down.
Almost didn't get it. But this is a natural to come up for the 9 ball. He'll come right in between the 9 and the 10 on position here. That was almost perfectly done. The 10 will go in the side pocket, and that's the end of that rack.
10 ball, side pocket.
And this will put Earl on the hill. This race to 8.
Yeah, 6-4, and also that was his chance for the pivot game again, and that's twice he had a chance, and both times he didn't get there.
Boy, this is unbelievable. Couldn't have made one that time, right? That time I didn't make one. Made one every break but that one.
That was the
Every
big one.
break but that one. That's what I need. Rack like that. Duff. Tough action. The only time I didn't make a ball in the break. How do you like that? Straight in, throw in, throw in.
Our referee Carswell Ransom is cleaning the cue ball. Earl's inspecting the rack. We're breaking what could be the game, set, and match for Earl Strickland here at the Living Legends Challenge. Yes. Oh, I'm sorry, it's 6. You're right, he's at 6, so he needs 2 more games.
There we go.
Oh, yeah, you're hard luck. Oh, you're hard luck there. Hard luck. Yeah, I feel sorry for you.
Kidding me, man. That stupid roll.
Well, he has the option to push here, right?
Yes. So the option to play
the one
safe.
is not, yeah, the one is not touching the rail, so he could just drive the cue ball right into the one if he wanted to.
Yeah. Little tiny slow roll, leave the cue ball there. Can play off the edge of the 1. Put the cue ball down here by the 4 and the 3 in the bottom left corner.
One ball.
He's playing it.
I'm surprised his ball goes.
He may.
From what I could see, it doesn't
Yeah.
go, but he sees better from there.
Makes one ball, gets a shot, I think.
I think it might be a place. Yeah,
He's
he's
playing
playing
safe.
Maybe it goes anyway. He might play safe. I don't know. Well, either way, he left the knife either way, and the 2 is limited to where it can be made. So, I mean, Mike's got a lot of work to do here.
Not a bad roll. Really bad roll.
Mike's very quiet for the moment. Mike's just got to focus on pocketing this 1 ball and getting the cue ball back to the middle of the table somewhere.
I think he's looking for the 2 on the side.
Yeah.
The left side. Yeah, he's trying to do something like that. Maybe he goes in the left corner, in the bottom left corner.
He's saying too soft. He wanted to play on the
Play the side.
left side.
Yeah.
Playing this for the side. How can that ball go there? Trying to get like over here, you know? You can see where I'm trying to go. Man, that almost scratched in there. It's an angle I'm not familiar with. Can't get on the 3. I mean, what the get in the side, I got a shot.
He's having a difficult time adjusting from the Brunswick tables to the diamond tables, and
Yeah.
the diamonds are just as good as the Brunswicks, if not better. They're different. Nice shot if you can see the 3.
Ben, just enough. Nope. You can actually hit it.
He can hit it.
Well, there's a couple of safes here if you can hit it, unless you can make it.
He can make it.
He's okay. He just went on the wrong side of it.
I'm lucky I didn't get snookered.
Yeah.
Boy, how did that ball come off like that? Unbelievable. Trick table here.
What do you think? Follow it around, or did it come straight across?
He's going to follow it.
I might pull it out straight across, but it all depends on how you feel.
Yeah. I was just looking at the way he was queuing up on the ball.
Well,
It looked like he was going to follow it.
I'm afraid if I follow, I might catch the piece of the 10, you know?
Yeah.
But either way is good.
Now he's getting more of a middle ball draw stroke. There you go.
Now, if he
No
can't
good.
reach this, how's he going to come up for the second?
And the bridge.
He's gonna have a
on
real
top.
long shot.
Oh my God. Ay veas mare. That's no good.
Oh, he pays where he says.
Can't win. I got to be over here. It's no good. I'm dead. Look at this. Dead. Absolutely dead from here. And the
well,
bridge.
Just draw it off the edge of the 8, maybe. You try to cheat the pocket a little, draw back, and hope it only touch the 8 a little bit. I mean, I don't think you can.
Over here.
Can he follow it around?
It's a throw in. Here I can't get out from here. I can't get out from here. Can't get out from here. Can't get out from here. Nope. Not from this spot.
Mike needs this game. He doesn't want it all on the hill.
I guess I can.
Wow, that's a pretty shot.
Wow.
I didn't think I could do that. No, seriously, I thought I hit
With the
eight.
bridge, it was a good shot.
Of course, this
Yeah.
landed absolutely flawless.
It's hard to tell if he's sarcastic or truthful.
Every word out of his mouth's been sarcastic. It's
Yeah.
not that hard to tell.
Nope. Another trick shot.
You gotta draw for the 7 on the side, I guess, right?
Stops here, look. Throw him in.
Yeah, he's got to draw back past the 7.
Tough.
Oh, he overstroked it. Maybe he got the corner pocket.
Yeah.
The 7 is the 10. If he makes this, he's out. Beautiful shot.
Yeah. He just wants to draw back 4 or 5 inches.
Oh, he overstroked it again. But it's makeable.
With the bridge.
Yeah, it is. And this is again the pivotal game. This is his 3rd attempt at getting the advantage of the pivotal game. Instead of a 7-4, it'll be 6-5 and him breaking, right?
Mm-hmm.
I can't get a mini angle on the 8 to just follow it to the end rail. I just struggle. Struggle on the 5, struggle on the 6, struggle on the 7, struggle on the 8. Struggle. Every rack is a struggle. I don't care how they lay.
Maybe he's going to write a book, The Struggles of Sigel.
Die where all I can do is if I don't draw it absolutely perfect, this is what I get. A little angle, I can just follow it. I can do whatever I want. But it's a struggle. Got to be a struggle. Got to be a struggle. Struggle, 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 struggle. Can I take a break? Am I allowed that? I am taking a break. Okay, I'm taking a break.
And that's a great move on Mike's part.
Who's giving me a break?
Okay, Mike is back.
I talk.
I'd like to see him be productive right here and make this ball.
Yeah.
I mean, that's why I hit the 7 hard. I figure if I can get out and not just where I got on the 8. I mean, the draw is like I got to stop right there. You follow me? If I got any angle on the 8, I can just come, anywhere. It just got where I couldn't do it. I don't want to stop here. I mean, I'm okay to shoot. All right. Okay to go, like in the contact. So this is the one where if it goes in, I scratch, and if I don't make it, I don't scratch. Is that the deal here? That's kind of the deal here. If I make it, I scratch, and if I miss it, I don't scratch.
No, there's no scratch here.
There shouldn't be.
I mean, if he hits the cue ball in the center, there's no scratch here. If he spins it, maybe,
Yeah.
Nicely hit. Nicely done.
And the break was the right thing to do. Good
Yes,
shot.
it was.
I knew I was going to make it
That
easy.
was a hanger, believe me.
So he won the break now. He won it. It was his turn to break. 6-5.
Okay, cross your finger. Let's see. So far, the pattern's been I make one, I can't get out. I don't make one, he runs out. That's only happened 6 times now. No, 5. Let's see what happens this time.
This guy makes a ball every break. I don't make
Here,
it.
you got to play a race to 500. That's what you got to play. Forget about this.
5 in favor of Mr. Strickland.
You got to play a race to 500. Then I'd be comfortable.
Mike has not won a game on his own break, according to my little notes here that I'm keeping.
I think you're absolutely right. And every time he broke, it was a pivotal type game. This ties it up hill if he wins it.
Earl has broken 7 times, and Mike has won 5 times on Earl's break.
I hit those pretty good.
He made a ball, and he can see the 1. Now, can he make the 1?
Puzzle. There we
Yeah.
go. That's what I
You know, even if he makes the 1, he's going to have a hard 2,
That's what
you
I
know.
like seeing. Jigsaw puzzle. There we go. 4 is tied up. 5, 6, 8 tied up. Jigsaw puzzle.
He's going to have to make the 1 and then shoot the 2. And if he makes that, he'll have the 3 right next to the 2, pretty much.
Tough enough on this anyway.
There may be this may be one of those racks you run 4 balls or 5 balls, and then you have to play safe and you know, get ball in hand somehow.
Mm-hmm.
Jigsaw puzzle.
Or maybe he'll come into those balls, but you know, maybe not. I can't see shooting the 2 or the 3 and then opening the 5 up and having an easy turn at the 4, because the 4 is way up and out of the way, you know.
Yeah, there's no easy map to this run.
No, this is tough rack. That was a very nice shot.
Mm-hmm.
I think that's the equivalent of a spot shot.
Which we don't see very often in pool anymore.
Not like we used to.
No.
I know nothing's going to come good of this shot. There's no confidence. No confidence I'm going to get lucky on this shot. I just don't have it. I'm going to get stuck behind something. I guarantee it. Guarantee I'm going to get stuck behind something. Just guaranteed.
Have to get stuck behind anything here. Don't go near them.
He might want to play safe here. You know, if he's that unsure of the outcome of the ball, bank the 2 ball up by the 4, get the cue ball behind the, you know, the little cluster there, and let Earl deal with it.
There's for sure the possibility of within the next 3 balls or 4 balls that a safe might be necessary.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know if I really favor it yet.
No,
But maybe.
I'm not favoring it one way or the other. It's just an option.
But maybe it's good right now. I don't know.
Yeah. It has to do a lot with his attitude. He's negative about the other options.
Has a lot to do with what he executes, how he does it. Made a nice shot, grazed the ball. Look at this, and he has a shot at the 4, and he got it loose. Oh, the 3, I mean, oh.
Worse.
Yeah, he's going to have to bank this ball.
I mean,
He's going to have to bank the 3 to the bottom right-hand corner.
if I'm off the rail,
Cross
maybe get out.
the, cue ball.
Now it's impossible to get out. Can't get out. Best I can do is back cut the 4 and can't get on the 5 and can't get out. Can't get out from here. If I'm I'm off the rail, I got a chance. Not this. Not here. Can't get out. Bank it, bank it, bank it.
Well, that's what he's got to do. He's got to bank the 3 and follow with right-hand English to come up near the 4. Maybe even double bank the 3.
He's calling the bank on the 3 ball into the bottom right corner.
I knew he'd have to do that. With this format, he's got a single bank because it's hard to predict a double bank. What's the cue? Well, should go 2 reels with right English. See the double bank?
Mm-hmm.
It was laying for that to happen, but
Jesus Christ.
He's left Earl.
Happy now?
Perfect alley.
you see what happened with the cue? Well, he hit it with a center ball. And I think he needed to have the right English on the ball to clear the 9 and the 10. I don't know if Earl can make this 4 or not.
You can pocket it perfectly, and the cue ball's heading in the exact direction that it needs to lay up for the 5 on the left rail.
And obviously this was a... Ooh, he snuggled that in a little bit.
A little bit.
Now the cue ball is closer to the rail than the 5, so it's not going to be a throw-in. This 6 ball won't be a throw-in. He'll have some more difficult shot than he wanted. But it's just, it's a safety. What's the safety?
It ends up safe. Not
Maybe,
entirely.
maybe.
It's just a little massé around the 6 ball.
Guy's a shark. That's all he is.
Dog the 4. That's all.
He doesn't play. He's a shark.
See what you did? You didn't get on the right angle of that ball. So you did there. Dog did.
He's going to kick the 5, and I don't know if that's the thing to do or not, but hey, if it's successful, it's the thing to do.
Yeah.
The problem is, even if you kick the 5, you're not going to have a hanger on the 6.
No.
If you hit at pocket speed, you're going to have
Perfect.
the cue ball's going to be straight in, but 6 feet away, I mean, 4.5 feet away. You got to make sure you make this ball.
Yeah, and it's not a direct path. He's got to get around the 8
That's
ball
right.
to get to the right rail to kick the 5 ball in.
If I make the 5.
And the cue ball's far enough away from the rail. Getting around the 6, with the distance that exists between them, it's pretty
If I make it.
pretty doable.
I love these tables for kick shots because they're very, very true. And he hit it perfect, He hit it perfect. Can you ask for a better hit than that? It just didn't drop. Just didn't drop. Now, if he was lefty, he could draw straight up the rail towards the 6. Now, I think he's got to cut this ball and take a little bit of a cut at the 6 rather than a straight-in hit. He's trying to draw it right behind his back. Let's see if he can hit it well. Oops. Watch out, 8 ball. Watch out, 8 ball.
He got past it.
Misses, I still lose.
He ended up fine.
Yeah, he didn't want to have to shoot past that side pocket. This is nice. Come drift out for the 8. Roll forward for the 9. Shoot the 10 in the left side pocket, if you feel like it.
Mike had 4 attempts at a pivot game, and when he was breaking in, all 4 failed.
10 ball, corner pocket.
And once again, Mike broke and Earl wins. That's really dramatic. That all the statistics say the advantages to the breaker, and in Mike's case, every game that he's broken has gone to his opponent.
7-5, he's on the hill now, right?
Yeah, and that puts Earl on the hill for, as I said earlier, which was a mistake, but now it's true. This is game, set, and match. Earl wins this. He wins the 10 ball. That means he wins 7 disciplines, which makes him the Living Legends Challenge overall winner. So there's a lot on this one.
Yeah.
On the hill, 7 games to 5.
Mike Sigel needs to win 3 consecutive games, and he's only breaking one of them.
He's not breaking any.
3 consecutive games.
Oh, yeah.
He's breaking only one of them. Earl, right?
This is winner breaks.
What's going on? He gets kissed.
This has been winner breaks. I thought we were playing alternate the breaks.
I ain't got lucky in 3 days. I can't remember the time I got lucky one time. I cannot remember that. If you remember, tell me when I got lucky in one game. In 3 days.
I could
Seriously.
break 9
That's
times,
serious.
8 times.
3 days.
I
When?
paid nothing.
What did I do? Remind me.
One ball. Not a first
Anybody
shot.
remember a shot I got lucky on?
Don't
3
answer
days.
that.
Have you
It's
been
a
watching?
trap.
Remind me.
It's a trap.
Have I? Really? Seriously, I mean, huh?
Don't answer.
Hasn't happened, has it? 3 days. Not one shot have I gotten lucky on. Not one kiss, not one, something. Tough.
I'm sure he did. I just don't remember it.
Yeah. Well, the tale is in the tape, and
The 10 here.
we'll watch this, in the future, and he'll see lots of opportunities.
What's going to happen here?
So lots of opportunities that didn't go his way. Some that did.
Remind me something. Unbelievable. Huh? Tough enough. 788.
I think the 5 goes in the side, so that would open up the 6 and the 10. So he's just got to get it on the 2 here, and he'll be fine for the 3.
Overcut it.
Watch this.
And now he's going to contact it, and
Well,
wow.
Earl has a couple of moves here. He could hide behind the 7 and play a nice snooker.
One of the fouls, and I make that shot today.
I played a 2 in the corner.
2-ball corner pocket.
I mean, the 1 in the corner.
And 1 ball, 1 pocket.
Good, safe shot for Earl.
Well,
He can play a
I
safety
think he
here,
wants to freeze him
Yeah.
on the 7, but
but he's got
we'll
to
see
call
what
it.
he does.
Yeah.
I knew I was going to do
Now
that.
you see he had that big wall of the 5, 6, and 10 to hide behind.
Yeah.
And it was easy to do, but he didn't choose to use it.
God, I hit him.
So just easily, and we'll have a C at the 2 at least. Okay, that's fine.
I just don't want to win.
Now he can come back for the 3 without a problem. Just missed the 8, come up on the right long rail and missed the 8. Perfect.
Yeah, what Mike has to worry about here is going from the 4 to the 5. As long as he can get from the 4 to the top half of the table and clear and shot at the 5, they'll be okay.
And he's left-handed, so this is the right place to be for him.
And the cue ball's closer to the rail than the 4, which is very helpful.
Sure. So he can either follow around or even draw straight back and see the 5, I think. And as long as he gets up high enough, he'll be able to make the 5 on the side and open up those 3 balls over there.
He's had a little trouble when he tries to hit the draw shot into this corner pocket, so he may try to follow this one.
And he may not have to even
Yeah.
break those open. He may be able to pick them off, like the 5, pick it off.
He
then
is
the 6.
drawing it.
Then the 6, if he could see the 5, then the 6 will be makeable in the corner. So he didn't play to break them. He's playing to pick them off.
That's that straight pull knowledge
Sure.
coming into play. Don't move nothing, as they say.
But if he gets funny on the 6, all he has to do is play a snooker behind the 10 or the 9.
Yeah. And he's gotten remarkably quiet. shot. No trouble from here.
Oh, these are all nice shots for him.
Drift the cue ball 8 inches to the right after the 7. Come off the rail. Perfect. Roll forward. 9 inside. 10 on the same side.
You may have to shoot the last ball in the right side pocket instead of the left side pocket.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. You got a little too straight there.
Now we got a match. 7-6.
Mike's got to win 2 in a row now.
That was, I don't, the one, that's just like, I just closed my eyes on those today. You know what I mean? I just don't see it. I mean, you know, if I floated in sometimes, but I just don't see those. All these shots, like one here, cue ball here, like I used to make when I was younger, I just duck on them now, usually. But that I had to shoot.
No, I
you know,
deserve
if I make it, I figure I win.
Long shot.
So, like what just happened there, figuring I make it, I get in the 2. I mean, it's like a throw-in.
Earl just said, now I deserve to lose. But
So that's why I shot it.
nobody deserves that.
Hey,
Well, you win the set, though. Nice shooting.
strictly
It's my break. You win.
I used to always,
You win this game.
I used to always think if I needed 2 and he needed 1 and I was breaking, I said to myself, I'm going to win this now because if I win the first one, I'll win the second one. I put too much pressure on him.
I favorite this game. I'll tell you that right now.
Mike's not wrong either. The breaker in this match, this 10-ball discipline, this round, has only won once, and that was Earl back in the 4th game.
Stop the cue ball dead.
Nothing. There we go.
But he hit it a little soft.
So he made a ball. Oh,
God. Why couldn't something? Whatever.
somebody should have turned gravity on that side pocket.
He took a lot off the break in the last 2 breaks. You know, he didn't hit it very hard, and
He's trying to control it.
yeah, and maybe that was the thing to do. We'll see.
Earl's arranging the chalks on the far rail. There's 4 of them up there. Play bank the 1 into the 3-ball on the side pocket.
Well, 2 things could happen bad here.
Lots of things.
One thing could, the 1 could go past the 3, or it could hide behind the 9 if he makes it. Or they might both go in and be safe on it too. So he tried to protect against it, and he did a very good job. You know?
Some would say perfect.
Yeah, he just rolls the 1 in and bounces off the rail. He'll be able to see the 2 ball. That might be the end of the match.
Yeah.
Cut the 4 in from up there. You don't even have to get down here, and then you have to come up the other end for the 5 anyway.
Yeah.
Now, you just don't want to get straight on the 5. That's, you know, the only thing you don't want to happen here. You make the ball come up for the 5. Don't get straight on it.
Yeah, he put a little extra. He's not getting straight.
Well, that's great.
Got to come off the rail.
Did a good
Foot,
job.
diamond, 2 diamonds. Now he's got to get down here for the 6. He's going to go 1, 2, 3 rails and end up here on the right side, below the side pocket. No, he's drawing it. Never mind.
Oh, he hit it sweet.
Yeah.
Off the rail, too.
A little straight, but he's okay.
He has a little angle, not much,
Yeah.
but just enough. I think he could follow us above the 8.
Mm-hmm.
That was fine. That's all he could do.
Yeah. He's going to draw it again to the left rail, come past the 9.
Let's follow around for the 9 on the side. Well, he didn't come up enough. He can make it, but that's not what he wanted to do. He has a lot of traveling now.
Yeah, 3 rails, winds up to the left of the 10, shoots in the bottom right corner. Oh, he's holding it up.
He came closer to the side pocket with the cue ball than he would have thought he would wanted to do there.
Okay. Not only does Mr. Strickland win that match, he wins the overall title of Living Legends Challenge Champion.
Won that time.